Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope you are having beautiful ending of the summer, or if you are down in the southern hemisphere, a beautiful ending of the winter. So since I am in the northern hemisphere, we are having close to the ending of the summer. Of course, if you are living in the South Carolina, it never feels like the summer is going to end, which I personally do like. We're going to have this lovely weather until about Christmas. So definitely come and visit here. Now let's talk about the energy of September. Now, September is the number 9 in accounting. And here we're starting to consolidate the whole year's energy. So 2021 has been quite a challenging year. Not only that we are in this full-blown pandemic and trying to see, is it going to rise, is it going to fall, what is going to happen? But also because in accounting, 2021 is the year number 5. And if you follow my videos, I mention it quite often. The energy of the 2021 is the very same or the similar as 2012. And this is truly a time when that Mayan calendar ended. And we are stepping in this new territory, in the new energy that we really have not experienced in the past a little bit over 5,000 of years. So this energy is encoded deep within our DNA, a memory of it. And we're starting to remember. You all have noticed that you are having this fast forward growth, that your memories are resurfacing, the good one and the bad one. The goal is not to get choked up on those bad ones. Try to heal them as fast as possible. As last time when I shared what Pleiadian says, don't dwell on the past too long. Past ended and the future is here. Really, we need to hold this statement to our heart and keep moving forward every single day. So now, this energy is going to increase a little bit, and same as your memories are rising, the challenges are increasing. So what does number 9 mean? Number 9 means ending of cycles. Now we are ending a personal cycle, this yearly cycle, trying to move ourselves in this transformation to become our future self, that 3.0 cool selves. And also that 5,000 year cycle, a little bit over the 5,000 year cycle, the Mayan calendar cycle. It's a lot. I know that you guys are tired and frustrated, and yet some of you are having this greatest part of your life. There's this energy of love, unconditional love that awakened. That's actually beautiful. And as bad as this, all the chaos going around, this energy carries you through in a very interesting, loving, and beautiful way. So if the love enters your life, definitely cherish it, because it's something to hold on for the at least time of the being. Now, let me see my note here. So we are preparing for the closing of these energies. So in the September, you will start observing more, your patterns, and let's just focus on your personal self, because first comes to your transformation, and then you can be part of this collective transformation. So very much take a step back and focus on yourself. See what is working for you, what is not working for you, what it is that you have done, what is it that you do not want to repeat. Let it go back. It doesn't matter how many decades, 1, 2, 3, as much as you need to go. Go through that lane and journey of your life, especially in this lifetime. See what you have done, what you have accomplished, what lessons you have mastered. Do it a little differently, instead of looking like, how much you suffer, what happened to you, and how dysfunctional family you may have, and so much on. Look at these good parts, what you have accomplished, what you have learned from this, and that. How did you overcome this or that challenge and a problem? And how did it make you a better person? And with that, you're going to come to this feeling of the completion, a feeling of the graduation from that or those patterns of your life, which is really exciting. You need to come to that point. You need to sit there and feel like, wow, I have done it. I passed this class. I passed this graduation point. I am worthy to receive that degree of the divinity of myself, whichever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Make it fun, make it enjoyable, and make it very meaningful. Because whatever you think about yourself, you don't really go and run and say it out to the whole world. It's a very personal kind of the thing. So as you're going through these patterns, and if you need a little bit of help, join my class on the Saturday, on the 4th, September 4th, where I will talk about this ending and the opening of the cycles, or ending of our personal beliefs and the cycles, and opening the new ones. So that's just a side note of that for those who enjoy my classes. Then the energy that you will experience, that it feels like a tarot card tower. It's the chaos, it's the mess, and it feels like everything is falling apart. There's this burning tower, and that you may feel trapped in, caught in, and you may feel like you need to jump out of it. Address this energy a little bit differently. Again, look at the review of your life. Stop for the moment. The tower's not gonna fall down right now. You are not going to burn inside. This is just the energy that is trying to return you back to the chaos of your life, back to the bad choices that you have made. And it definitely brings a lot of fears. And of course, you made a lot of good choices, but let's just talk about those bad ones at the moment. So that's what it's trying to bring you back to repeat of the cycle. Now, if you stop in this tower and you says, okay, I have choices now. I can climb down the ladder. I don't have to jump down into another disaster. I may call for my spaceship to come, not to rescue me, but help me to move from this place to the more desired kind of the place. It is the energy. Play with it. Definitely play with it. You are the boss. You can navigate through this energy. Be gentle to yourself and observe this chaos around you. There's definitely something to learn from it as well, as an ancient being. And think about it, you are awakening into plus minus 5,000-year-old self. Perhaps we even can go to that 11,000 back from now of your soul's memory. That is such an exciting moment. And of course, your body is going like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Life around you going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. There's a towers falling everywhere. There is a chaos. Every change usually starts with the chaos. Powerful change starts with the chaos. Now that suggests a lot of suffering. Now, as I'm sharing with you for all few years by now, right? There's no need for all that suffering, but you need to stop yourself in that suffering. Sort of, slow yourself down and imagine that you are like walking in the eye of the hurricane. If you ever went through the hurricane, whoa, I live in the South Carolina now, definitely experienced the hurricane here. It's very quiet. It's still and quiet, almost a spooky, eerie quietness. I still didn't get used to it. And I didn't have, that many experiences, but definitely there was one when we felt the eye of the hurricane, and it was eerie quiet, sort of like before the next storm comes, right? That's how it is. But imagine that with your energy, you can move with the storm through this eye of the storm until it dissipates. And then you just like walk over the eye and you are fine. Think of this eye of the storm as a God source, as the most protective, powerful energy that there is. And you are the center of this energy. Embody this energy. Be that energy. And send out your love all around, sort of, slow down the chaos a little bit. The chaos will help you to change your life. However, it doesn't necessarily need to pull you in kind of the suffering or the heartbreak or the feeling like this is the end of your life. You may experience time of sadness. You may experience a dark night of the soul, which if you plunge into it doesn't last more than 3 days. It is literally that inner searching of yourself, of who have you been until now? Who have you been, let's say, in this lifetime? And who are you becoming to? Now, this is a very important part. Who are you becoming to be? What are you transforming into? Something I've talked about last time. Hold on the definition of yourself. Who is your new self? Who is that person who walks from eye of the storm? Who are you? What is it that you do? What qualities do you have? Let's say that, for example, somewhere in the beginning of this chaotic storm, you stepped there all afraid and unstable and ungrounded. And that energy of the eye help you to feel the source within you, help you feel your divinity, your ancient self, your soul family. And you figure out, okay, I am brave. I'm compassionate. I'm capable of love and forgiveness and acceptance and gratitude. I'm all there. And let's say I'm a healer, I'm a writer, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm a baker. Whoever you are or who you would like to be, embody that source within you and put it in your work. As I always says, we don't have to everybody be a psychic and the healers. This energy is needed in every kind of life, of the work, of the occupation. That is the only way how we will bridge it all around the earth. You are ahead of your timeline. You are different and weirder than anybody out there. You have always been. So own it now, but make it normal. Walk out of that storm, making it normal. So that is something that we are going to do in the September, that you most likely will experience the chaos of life. And you will have to slow down and center yourself and walk to it. Do not react to everything. Think before you express yourself. People will probably challenge you. The family, OMG, they are like the best kind of it, right? They're like, no, when you're having the day and when you're going through this kind of like changes and transformations and the lessons, and they do get the best out of us. It's not that they're trying or that they are want to do it on the purpose. They're just right there on the clue, mirroring for what you need to see at the moment. But do not react to your old self. Take a step back, breathe. If there's something that triggers you, take it 2 steps back. Go and hide in the bathroom or in your closet. Breathe through it. And then find your conversations about it. Learn to communicate from your divine self, not from that humanhood little animal, but from the source, divine self. Some things are great to communicate, some don't need to be said or addressed. Choose what is the best for you and for the people around you in your life. So as you are making your personal changes, we are connecting in that oneness on the more collective level, and we are supporting one another's energy. So we are making these collective changes as well. Whatever is changing here is changing in the universe too. We are in these most amazing, wonderful times of several years when there's a window, literally a playing field of infinite possibilities. Unfortunately, we don't know how to play in that field, right? We have a lot of guidance and the advice from the guides, how to do it from the Pleiadians. Let go of the suffering, embrace the unconditional love. You are the writers of your destiny. I mean, I've read about it in the Pleiadian code too. It sounds really good. And naturally, I do practice what I'm writing about, what I'm sharing with you. However, to put it in that work, it does definitely take the endeavor. You guys need to step it up from your meditation and step into the creative energy. Be the force, be that creative force in this world that make change. Your meditations are fabulous. Your energy is probably amazing at this point, but it is the body that needs to carry this energy in this physical world. The body is the biggest gift you have. Think about it as the most beautiful instrument that you would like to play. And learn to play that instrument. Fall in love with yourself, fall in love with your body. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, or what kind of the misperfection your body has. We all have something that we can talk about all the time. Forget about that. Go back and says, wow, I love you. You are amazing. You are amazing. Because whenever you bake the bread, give healings, teach children at school, perform the surgery, lend the books at the library, your source consciousness does it through your body. And so as you are changing, as your life pattern is changing, as all the cycle is changing, your body is changing as well. You are evolving. Allow yourself to evolve. Allow yourself to be, let's say, more immune to the illnesses and physical challenges that do affect this body. I mean, does it happen overnight? No. But the love and the happiness that you can express for your body starts these journeys. We need these bodies to vibrate in the different cellular frequency that they will sustain the higher consciousness. I mean, my beautiful, lovely soul family out there, you are trying to bring 5,000 or 11,000 years soul consciousness into 21st century human body. Oops. It is not working that well for us, does it? You all have stories of the illness and depression and malfunctions or pure down hating the body and can't wait until you be out there. We need that body, and it's time to refurbish that body into the most amazing body, spaceship, any kind of the thing that you would like to call it or to imagine to be. In my books, I very much write about the cars and the spaceship and so much on to give the metaphor, to basically understand it. But you need to start adjusting it. You need to take that energy when you walk out of that eye of the storm. You need to bring it to the cellular structure of your body, because your mind and soul can have these ideas about these great patterns. But if your body is going to fight you on it, if your body says like, afraid, yeah, afraid of everything, you have a conflict. So start bringing it in. Love your body. That's the best secret out there. And we take it from there. So I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful month of the September. For those of you who are interested for the soul healing course, I will start on the September 28th, which is Tuesday, really quickly. I do teach the soul healing classes on Tuesday. It's the 10-week course. And there's one at the 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my South Carolina time, or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The classes run between 2 to 3 hours, depending on the talking and sharing and all that stuff. We kind of get into it. How do you know this is the right class for you? You will feel calling. Funny enough, this one is the number 9. To number them, and they each have a different kind of the frequency. This one is number 9. So if you need definitely changing your pattern, ending the cycles and so much on, this will be a great class or series classes for you. Usually the soul family is called to come together, to spend that time together. They click in this one energy and we support each other's energy. You guys are going to learn about history of the star seeds, dynamics between the soul, mind, and ego. I will teach you the short healing routine and long healing routine or longer healing routine. It also based on the healing of the 7 chakras and 3 basic energies of the soul, mind, and the body. which is a color coordination as well. I talk a little bit about the meridians and the organs they are connected to, and which energy they are, let's say, dominated by. Let's say the heart is dominated by the soul's energy. So if you have a problem within your heart, there's a problem with your soul, something, that is not doing well, can't express itself, or feel, very much terrified in the behind. Let's say if you have a problem with the large intestine, then you have an earthly based problem, and somehow disconnected from that earth energy may even hate the life on the earth or your life. And that's definitely reflecting in the large intestine problems. So that's just a little bit about the course we practice assessing a past life, a galactic life. Sometimes when I feel guided, we'll go into our future lives. We talk about the karma and the curses, and especially we focus on the time of the witch trials, the curses of the witch trials. Very interesting topic. And what else we do? We talk about 2 mathematical sequences explained in the spiritual meaning. One is the Pythagorean triangle, and one is the Fibonacci sequence, the spiral. Why do you think the ancients draw the triangles and the spirals all over those caves? Oh, it has so many meanings. The spiral is actually our navigation to our ascension. It's all exciting topics. Then we'll go into the summary questions. You can always ask questions. And every class, we are doing either activation or meditation. There's grow on the personal level. And if you want to embrace it as the way of the modality you teach, you are more than welcome to do so. So lots of changes, lots of exciting news to share with you. And obviously, I can't wait for all of you who will join my classes to share this time with you, because I feel I'm sometimes the most luckiest woman alive. I can do what I love and share with my soul family. I hope that you all can feel like that. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful month of the September. I'm going to upload some meditations for you in the language of light through the month. And I love you, love you, love you. Love and light from my heart to yours.